Senator Grace Go,
Yeah, I heard her. I was waiting for the chopper to fetch me. I was listening to Insis yung investigation. Tapos sabi niya, might as well call for Mayor Duterte to testify.
sorry going.
Yes, of course. Nag-umpisa yan dito eh. Alam mo kung hindi ako nagsasabi, hanggang yun ang bang nasunod.
Say about Secretary De Lima's testimony that there are two, David Tan is the same as David Bang.
You know, I've been, until now, they are still agonizing in establishing kung ano ang pangalan nitong yawa na ito. It is not important how many names that he sports or uses. What is important is to establish the persona, the physical identity of that person, and go ahead and arrest him for so many. Actually, you lose taxes along the way. Double whammy yan eh. You lose taxes for the Filipino people. You lose the livelihood of the Filipino. Bakit hindi mo pero hanggang ngayon still agonizing on this, and they had to wait for the Senate to provide them information. Eh ano kapuslanan niya yung DOJ na kung gano'n?
Mayor,
Until now, the figure says that we lost about 1.3 trillion since 2002 to 2013. Until now, you're still agonizing, establishing which name for what person. Pwede mo arestuhin yan.
Last
Mayor,
po, Mayor, sabi ni Secretary De Lima, ikaw daw mag-shut up, sabi niya.
Siya mag-shut up, siya ang walang trabaho. Ano bang nagawa ng DOJ until now? Kasi they're still trying to, they're agonizing to establish what the name. Upakan mo yung sa harap. Tama yung sabi ni Enrile. Kita mo si Enrile nagalit. We were about to shift to another questioning or topic. Sabi na sa Enrile. Sabi, itong gago na to, ito yung smuggler. Yeah.
Mayor,
You know, there is a pleading somewhere. I cannot just give you the rehash. Says there that he admitted being David Bangayan or whatever it is. Tapos sabi niya because he filed a case again. That would constitute a crime. Alam mo kung ano yan? Eh, sabi ko kay De Lima, hindi talaga siya prosecutor eh. Election lawyer siya, pangbilan lang siya ng boto. That is illegal use of alias. That is prohibited by law.
Sasampahan ka ng kaso Mayor towards
sa,
your
sa ombudsman.
Go ahead. If they have the goods, oh my God. Ano ipafile nila?
yung mga hindi ka nice na words. Yeah, ethics.
No?
Unsavory, unethical, conduct unbecoming
As an executive.
What
as an
conduct?
executive.
If you are there for a long time and you have not solved smuggling until now, and yearly we lost 7 million, that is a crime and that is criminal negligence on their part.
Reaction niyo for
Marunong lang sila magdaldal dyan. Bakit? Anong ginagawa na? Anong silbi nila? How many years have they been there? Anong, until now you just, I said agonize between what name for what? For who?
Are you willing to testify, Mayor, if you are being called?
I will be called. I will I'm willing. Not willing. I will be called and I will testify because that is a Senate summon. And you can be in contempt of the Senate if you don't obey the honor unethical for what? Is there a law which says I cannot threaten criminals? Ang problema nito kay ETA ganito. That when I say that I will kill all of your criminals, he said that I create an atmosphere of vigilantism. Baliktarin kaya natin ito. If I threaten criminals, I create an fear in the minds of criminals. Yan ang dapat gawin niya because my statement is directed against criminals. It is not directed against law-abiding citizens. Bakit magsabi na I will create an atmosphere of being vigilantes running loose? I create fear in the minds of criminals. Kaya anong ethical sabihin niya? Yang interpretation niya, yang interpretation ko. Sila hindi elected. Kami pinili ng tao. We find acceptance in elections. Ito sila si De Lima, By the way, the Lima has been bypassed so many times. The only way, again, the power of the president to appoint is absolute, baski sinong tao. But the law, the Constitution requires that it is subject to the concurrence of the Senate through the Commission on Appointments by way of a confirmation process. Until now, si De Lima, por delikadesa, umalis na siya dyan. Until now, she has been bypassed for several times. But sabihin, the representatives of the people, which are really the senators and the congressmen, do not agree with their appointment. Eh kung delikadesa, umalis ka na dyan. Bakit kami? We go into the process, the rigors of an election. Ano ginagawa? Saan nila kinuha yung ano nila? The president can appoint. We do not have any qualms about that. But the Constitution says that your appointment must be accepted by the people through the process of concurrence or confirmation. Pag hindi ka na na-bypass ka, ibig sabihin, hindi ka tinatanggap ng tao. Because this is a Republican form of government. The interest of the people is represented by the congressmen and senators whom we elect. And the law says that they have to confirm yung commission appointments made by the president. The law says the president can choose. Walang edukasyon o may edukasyon, that's absolute. But it is, I said, the acceptance of that appointment lies with the requirement na yung appointment mo must be subjected to a confirmation. Itong si De Lima, she has been bypassed several times. Don't you think it's about time to adopt a certain degree of delicadeza by stepping down? Sila yung mabunganga. Kami, elected kami. I do not have to answer to De Lima and the human rights. I answer to the body politic that elected me, and that's the people of Davao City.
Mayor, niangkon si David Bangayan na doon siya negosyo sa Davao City pero wala
Yeah.
sulti unsa.
Ang problema kay Dilema ganito. Sinabi ko sa kanya, he is not from Davao. Then at one point she chided me for insisting na hindi taga Davao. Sabi ni Dilema, ni Tan, si Dilema, he goes to Davao kasi may scrap metal once a year. One swallow would make a summer. Does that make him a resident of Davao City? Eh, mayroon na siyang opisina sa Caloocan. Mayroon siyang opisina sa Cebu. Eh, ito si Dilima kasi mabilis ang bunganga.